Hey everyone, this is Kayla from Crafting with Angel. So excited to finally be doing a crafting video with you all. I'm going to be keeping these kind of short, so this first video is going to be collecting supplies for a journal. I've been wanting to do a Cinderella journal for a long time, and I finally picked up this book at a thrift store and went to start gutting it and thought it would be a great first video. So the few things that I do on pretty much every journal are first of all, I decide on a color and theme. So obviously this is Cinderella theme, and here is Angel for everyone who is wondering about crafting with Angel. Colors, I go by, I usually choose according to what is on the cover, or if I'm creating the cover, then I find a color combination that I really like. So in this one, I was originally going to do pink, and then realized that Cinderella is in blue, and her dress, ball dress, is also blue. So I decided to also pull out blues and yellows for this journal. The next thing I pull out for my journals is papers. So anything from cardstocks to signature papers, pieces that I've dyed, or cards, as well as doilies, anything that I think is color coordinating and theme coordinating. Some of the pieces that I pulled out for this journal are some of these different cardstocks. These I consider decorative papers, and this one was a last minute pull out when I decided to add blues. These I'm going to use as backings for tags. So I have blue, green, and yellow. And then, let's see. I found these, this is pink. And then I have a couple envelopes. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these because they are a little more, well, they're not as fun as the Cinderella princessy theme. But this one I thought looked very much, I don't know if you could see that, I thought it looked very much like a pumpkin, and so I thought that one was Cinderella. These are blue and pink with birds, and Cinderella has a lot of bird friends, so I pulled out a few postcards that I thought might work. Some paper. This one's frilly, and I thought about her ball gown being lacy, and then the fact that she becomes a princess. A card with pink and blue, and then there's this card, which is it says with thanks, but it's all blue, and so I figured I could actually cover this and make it something else. I pulled out a pack of doilies, some pages that I dyed with Kool-Aid. I also pulled these out. They're kind of ended up being marbled, and they made me think of Cinderella's pink dress that got torn by her stepsisters. Some tea stained and coffee stained. Use a stencil and then use a spray bottle and spritz it with the tea or coffee, and you get your stenciling. Some pages that I took out of a book, writing book. I also have these little paper bags that are absolutely adorable, but I use them for pockets. And I have some other pages that are just kind of blank, graph paper. This is a children's writing book that I'm going to use the pages in. And these I picked up at Dollar Tree, and they are gorgeous. I honestly didn't know what I was going to use them for when I picked them up, but they go beautifully with this theme. And then the second thing that I collect for a journal is decoration. So any kind of decorative piece, stencils and birds once again, ribbons, and I ended up with these colors. I thought this burlap ribbon might go as well. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about that. I also have washi tapes, so some of these blues and pinks, as well as there's some yellow in here, so I might use those. And I also found I had done a swap a while back with a Instagram friend, and there was this cute little washi tape with birds on it, so I think I might use that in there. Another thing is stickers, which this is my stamps and sticker book, and the only stickers that I really have that are theme or color coordinated is these blues, which they are labels of a sort, really pretty labels. So I will probably end up using some of these. And the last thing, but not least, are charms, trinkets slash goodies. I made this seal by putting some hot glue, squirting some hot glue on some wax paper, and pressing a button into it to make the design. And then I used fingernail polish to paint it so that it looks like a seal, and I'm going to use that, as well as the key made me think of when the stepmother locked Cinderella in her room. And this little charm, little crown, I don't know if you could see that. As well as some blue beads that looked like the necklace that the stepsisters broke. So yeah, that's the basic thing that I do at the beginning before I start on a journal, is collect all of this, and give or take, I find other things. I also like to do some distressing, but I don't use distress ink. I actually use acrylic paint, and my favorite is the brown, with a makeup sponge. And I've figured out a technique that works for me. Distress ink is great. I can't afford it, so I go with this, which is something I can afford. Also, tacky glue, any brand really, but I found this at Dollar General and it was a good price, so I grabbed it. Stamp ink, or I use it for stenciling, so I use this makeup brush, and I put it in the ink, and then I run it over the stencil, and I will be doing some videos on that so you can see how it works. Scissors, always. I also have a smaller pair of scissors to do more intricate cutting. These are children's scissors, but they work. Hole punch, which I use for pretty much all of my tags. So this is a very useful tool. Also, a ruler is very helpful, and underneath all of this I have a measuring sheet that has been botched up, but it is still useful, and I use it all the time to make sure I get my corners straight. So yeah, that's about it for a for what I do for my journals. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.